To my podcast, Constructive Thoughts. And today we'll be talking about a lot of different things, such as the power of the tongue, such as relationship, bonds, and whatever else comes to my mind. Beginning of the month, so that's always a blessing. The devil has been very busy in my life since last week, but I know my God is stronger and I have faith in God all the time. So, with that being said, I wanted to get on here and speak on the power of the tongue. What you say out in this universe, what you put out in this universe is what you will get. Depending on your spiritual rank, if you notice when you say things, it happen instantly. You're 9 times out of 10 have a higher spiritual rank. And you're more careful on what you say into this universe because obviously you're able to manifest it. But depending on your spiritual rank depends on how you can manifest things and how fast. So with that being said, please watch what you say. Please watch what you speak on. Please word everything different. And for an example, people like to say, I'm going through something. We need to start changing that and say you're getting through something. Don't ever say you're going through it. Because if you're going through it, you're going to continue to go through it. You have to say you're getting through it. That's a small example. This is another big one. Do not say you're tired all the time. Do not say you're tired all the time because you will have that mindset. You will manifest that on yourself. This world, we all know, is trials and error. And I wanted to speak on having to not be cool with somebody by default. In specific situation, this is a general situation, not speaking on anything specific, but I did just want to touch on this topic because having to stop talking to somebody by default does hurt because they made the choice for you. You and your friend is going through something small and they involve somebody else. By default, you have to cut them off because outsiders are brought in. And what I was saying on that topic is it hurts when you have to cut people off by default because you can genuinely love that person, but due to the fact that they brought this person, that person, this person, that person into y'all business, and now they putting everybody else in y'all business and speaking on you, and 9 out of 10 it's the heat of the moment. They only telling the bad, they not telling the good. So now they putting a bad look on your name. That's not cool. Always try to communicate things first with anybody, everybody. Always be open to communicate. Always be able to put your shoes on other person's foot. These are skills people need to master when they're becoming adults. Be able to master skills where you can be open-minded. You can be non-judgmental. You can put your foot in any and everybody's shoes and try to be understanding and be relatable. Always those that I've mastered, and it really helps to look at life different. It's not always being defensive, being in defensive mode, thinking everybody's against me, taking everything personal, being able to actually be genuine and pure. When you out here in this world and you feel like everybody's out to get you, everybody's trying to play with you, everybody's this, that, and the third, that's problems you have within yourself, and you need to cleanse. And you need to never ever be the type that get back, have to say an eye for an eye. Never be the type that have to get revenge. Always leave things in God's hands because you reap what you sow. So even though it does make you feel a little punkish, please just leave everything in God's hands, because the more you get karma, get revenge, go eye for eye, you blocking your blessings. 9 times out of 10, if somebody did something to you and you leave it alone, they're going to come to the realization that they wrong. And with them being wrong, they have to take accountability. Leave everything in God's hands all the time. it's the best way to go. It's the best way to live. You're not blocking any blessings. You're not retaliating. You're not getting get back. You're not nothing. Okay? It's absolutely cool to love people from a distance. Now, say you have a situation that you don't let ride and you didn't get karma. You left everything in God's hands and the situation ride out. Y'all spoke on it. They apologized, but you still feel in your heart that you do not want to associate or engage with this person anymore. That's absolutely fine. You can love people from a distance. Sometimes we outgrow people, and sometimes people are intentionally put into our life just for a chapter, but not for a lifetime. So you're not wrong. Don't feel bad that you're loving somebody from a distance. You have to choose you first, and also knowing when to get involved. So say you're in a situation and off the scrim, people expect you to get involved just because of what's going on, who is going on with, and the people that's involved. You have to learn how to face your problems and start running from them. And what that looks like is always want to surround yourself around people, always want to live a fast life. You never want to sit down, face your own problems, and stop running away from them, because running ain't gonna do nothing to you. It's all gonna catch up regardless. So the more you run, the more you just let all your problems pile up, and when they catch up to you, it's not gonna be a good look. It's not gonna be a good look for you. So you better off facing your problems one by one before they all catch up to you. And ways in facing your problems are writing them down, taking a step back and looking at what's going on. Who is the problem in the situation? Are you able to communicate it out? Like, face your problems as they occur, because if you keep running away from them, they're all going to pile up. You're going to feel drained. You're going to feel tired. But that's just you letting all your problems accumulate. Making excuses as an adult. As an adult, you don't get any excuses. I'm sorry. There's no pity party. I'm sorry. There's no one coming to save you. It's all you. Once you hit an adult, don't nobody care about the excuses. You should not be making an excuse for yourself. And like I said, do not be running away from your problems. Face them all as they come. And if you ever do feel like it's a lot going on in your life and you need help, and that is an excuse that you use, it is that you're going through a lot, and I'm not saying you're using that as an excuse and it can't actually be reality, but the people that you're telling that to, they're going to see it as an excuse, and 9 times out of 10 they're not going to take you serious. They're going to think you just want sympathy, and the only person you really can talk to is God, a therapist. So please take everything I'm saying today on my podcast as a consideration, because I only touched on a few topics. I did not dive deep into them. If y'all would like a part 2, please reach out to me. Like I said, I do not mind. And thank you all for tuning in.